Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy KLA Cloud the Wanderer about to give it to you once again. And this video, it's a review on the Fantastic Four. And, I seen it last Friday and, I wasn't, I didn't, it wasn't no rush to do a review on it because, the internet, they already making reviews on it. And the word is it's better than Superman. And yeah, and I thought it was better than Superman, of course. You know, this version of the Fantastic Four, it sets off on an alternate version of Earth, and in the Fantastic Four, they're like the protectors of the Earth, and so they try to protect it from Galactus. He's the antagonist of the movie, and you know, real quick, I could tell you who starred in it: Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch, Eben Moss Barach as Ben Grimm, Julia Garner as Shalabal, aka the Silver Surfer, Ralph Ineson as Galactus, Paul Walter as Hauser, Moman, and other cast members that was in it. Sarah Niles, Matthew Wood as Herbie. Yeah, this version of Fantastic Four, it, it, it was okay. It was cool, as you know, they had Fantastic Fours in the Fantastic Four movies in the past, with Jessica Alba and Chris Evans and Michael B. Jordan and other people. They even have an unreleased version of the Fantastic Four, which I want to talk about in this video also. But yeah, but let me get to this. Yeah. So in the movie, and I'm gonna make a little spoiler. So the Silver Surfer comes to Earth and it's telling the Earth's people that their world is about to be destroyed by Galactus, and so the Fantastic Four, they go to where Galactus is hanging out, and they try to um they want to see how they could prevent Galactus from not destroying the Earth. And so Galactus, he kind of tells them that, you know, Sue Storm and Reed Richards, they have a kid that has these abilities, and the kid, he has these powerful abilities, cosmic abilities, and that Galactus wants. And so he makes a deal with them: give me your kid, and I'll spare the earth. And so they not having it. Reed Richards and Sue Storm is not having it, and so they find ways for they find ways to prevent him from Galactus not having a baby. So they go back to Earth, and they tell the world's people on what was the situation. And so there was one point where the the world's people, they was against them. And so so they found a way. So the Fantastic Four found a way to work with the world's people, like, hey, we can do this together. And yeah, so with the along with the story, they just try to prevent him from not taking a kid and not trying to tear up their world apart. So yeah, like I said, they had like a Silver Surfer, a gender swap. I heard that the Silver Surfer was was a female even in the comics at one point. You know, yeah. So yeah, so then back to this. There was a 1994 version of the Fantastic Four, and the film was completed. Actually, it was never was supposed to be released, from what I understand. You know, it was directed by Oli Sasson, screenplay by Craig J. Nevis and Kevin Rock. And, it was never clear that why they never released this version of the Fantastic Four. So, yeah, so over the years, it was circulated through the internet. It became like a cult classic and stuff like that. So, yeah, yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the versions of it. It seemed kind of cool at that time when he made it, but it was a low budget flick. So I guess from what I understand, that the people, the higher ups that was supposed to release the film, the production company was Constantine Film, and the higher ups they wanted a high budget film, so that's my understanding of why it wasn't, this version of the Fantastic Four wasn't released. So yes, so that was I seen this documentary. It's on YouTube and stuff, and yeah. So even over the years, they had a Fantastic Four with Michael B. Jordan, and yeah, that didn't work out and all that type of stuff. So yeah, so yeah, but this Silver Surf, this Fantastic Four was almost like a reboot of Rise of the Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, excuse me. And yeah, in this version, Galactus, he was a cloud. So they actually, I would say, in this version of the Fantastic Four actually did justice with Galactus. It was the point where he was walking through the earth and stuff, trying to search for the kid, and like, does it have flaws? I would say, yeah. I mean, of course it got an agenda, symbolic agenda, feminism in it. I won't go into deep into it, but yeah, but it wasn't a bad flick, man. Despite all that, want to check it out. It's in theaters now. To me, I think it was like the best superhero movie of this year. I'm that serious. It's better than Captain America. It was better than Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So, but yeah, man. To leave you out with some cosplay stuff. So, you know, Sue Richards. Yeah, even did a Supergirl. So I like this Supergirl version. And yeah, I think that's about it, man. Yeah. So I'll check y'all later, man. Thanks.